Hi, my name is Emma Jones. I'm getting my master's in archaeology, and the title of my talk is Repossessing the Past, Chinook Archaeological Heritage and Stewardship at Tansy Point, Oregon. The landscape of Tansy Point is one of many places perceived by colonizing populations to be wild and beautiful. But to the indigenous peoples who lived on and are connected to this land, it is so much more. Places such as this one are often vital touchstones of Indigenous history, identity, and well-being. In my research, I'm working with the Chinook Indian Nation of Washington State, who have recently repossessed one such culturally significant parcel of land, Tansy Point in Oregon. Tansy Point is where the 5 lower Chinook tribes gathered and signed treaties in August of 1851. These treaties would have allowed them, among other things, to remain on a portion of their ancestral lands and maintain harvesting, gathering, and fishing rights. These treaties were never ratified by the U.S. Senate, however, and have set the scene for the past century and a half of mistreatment and neglect towards the Chinook by the U.S. government. In aid of their ongoing legal battle for recognition and in support of their efforts to once again be the rightful and responsible stewards of this land, the tribe is interested in the study of this property. I will be aiding in this process by addressing the ways in which archaeology can further their repossession of their history and their heritage, now that they have physically repossessed this land. I will do this by asking 3 main questions. 1. What is the archaeological record of Tansy Point, and what can this tell us about Chinookan heritage? 2. How do the Chinookan people want to interact or engage with their archaeological heritage in general and at Tansy Point specifically? And 3. How do the Chinookan people understand their archaeological heritage, in general and at Tansy Point specifically? To document the archaeological record of Tansy Point, I will conduct an archaeological survey of this 10-acre parcel of land, including mapping and minimally invasive survey strategies used by archaeologists to determine the location, density, and spread of artifacts, as well as soil stratigraphy. To address the last 2 questions, I will conduct interviews with Chinook community members, as well as the previous non-Indigenous landowner of Tansy Point, about their experiences as part of a community, their relationships to land, to archaeology, archaeological heritage, and more. These conversations will be informed by the archaeological record of Tansy Point and serve as a foundation for the development of future cultural management plans. Through this case study, I will contribute to the larger discussion of heritage management, land rights and claims, cultural revitalization, and battles over federal recognition. So why should you care about all of this? Because we are all global citizens, promised certain inalienable human rights, and a threat to human rights anywhere is a threat to human rights everywhere. Especially in this day and age, this is perhaps more true now than ever before. Thank you very much for your time.